how your group's prepared?
Well, very good. We did a very intense week, and we worked a lot on what we're trying to do. We have, I would say, almost every player good to go. So we think that we're ready. Now it's really nice finally to have, I would say, a real game to see at what point we are.
Feels like you've been waiting for this a while.
Yeah, a lot. To be honest, from mid-November, from the when we lost against Kansas City, uh, let's say after a few days, you were I was starting to look forward to start the season again, and then the preseason. It's necessary and it was real good to work and build on what we're trying to do. But yeah, that's the reason why we do this job. We want to play this game, so we're really happy that this Saturday is gonna come.
What kind of a challenge does Columbus present?
Well, they're a very good team. They have quality, especially the front four. I would say they're really good. They have Zelarayan. They have either this young kid Barry or Zardes at top. That's very good. So it's what we try to do. It's basically try to be as simple as effective as we are in the build-up. Try to move the ball quick to play the ball behind their midfield, and when we don't have the ball, try to be as effective as we can with our pressure, because if we're going to concede too much space and they're going to break us down and give the ball to a player like Zelariani that is very good, we're gonna have trouble.
Vanni, Lucas Cavallini brought in here a couple years ago. I mean, he's never really had that year, I think, that everyone has wanted from him. Do you see, either just from training, his mindset, that we're going to see full Lucas Cavallini this year?
Well, I hope so. The thing that I can see easily that is in a much better condition physically than last year. So last year, and I'm talking for the period that I was the coach, so from August on, he came back from an injury, then he had a little injury again, and he wasn't never ready to be a full part of the squad. This year he came trimmed also, was in a better condition, and now he's ready to go. And we know that it's a big year for him, because of course, as a Canadian guy in the rotation of the national team, he sees the World Cup there, and it's a big thing for every player. So the only way for him to do it is to do a great season here, and we hope that he's going to do it.
You sense his motivation is really high?
Yeah. I think so. Again, as I said, it's like, of course, every player has a motivation, like an intrinsic motivation to do well by themselves. The second thing is the fact that the group is really good, so there's a motivation to bring the group high. And then, of course, if you have an extra motivation that you can go to the national team, is a good thing.
Just maybe one more. First game, such a big impression on your fan base. What do you really want to show them Saturday in Columbus? What you guys are?
Yeah, I want to show our attitude and our way of playing. We say every time that the way of playing is the leader, the group is the leader. I want to show that from game number one, and I don't think that we are at 100%. To be honest, at the moment we're still growing, but I don't think that even Columbus will be 100%. So I think what we're gonna see, our aggressiveness when we don't have the ball, our organization being compact, and try to play as quick and fast as we can. So that's one thing that our trademark, what made us successful last year, and I hope that is gonna make us successful this year.
If we aren't maybe at 100%, what percent are you at?
I don't know. It's a very good question. I would say, I would say 75. The last game that we had in LA against the Galaxy, that it was very good, but we had a little pause in the game. I would say that we were at the MLS standard for 60 minutes out of 90. So I hope that we're gonna be at MLS standard at least for 70-75 minutes on Saturday.
You got two strikers with a foot injury and one's got a toe injury. How are those guys doing? What's their status for Columbus?
Well, Brian White didn't train today, didn't train yesterday because he got a little stepped on, and so he's traveling. He will try tomorrow, and we'll see if he's going to be able to participate in the game. But we'll test him tomorrow. Lucas did well the entire week, so he's available to play, and he will be part of the game.
One more from me. We've heard a lot about your offense and what you guys want to do offensively. What's the big change defensively we're going to see from you guys?
Well, not a big change. We're going to play with the same principle in the sense that we're going to try to stay as high as we can, marking always the space and never the man, having our wingbacks being very aggressive to force them on one of the two wide side and create a numerical superiority there. The thing that we need to improve compared to last year is that last year we were very good at pressing, but every time that the pressure was broken, we weren't that good in reset and doing the set defense as quick as we want to do. So that's hopefully the change that I'm gonna see during this season.
You mentioned there were some question marks at striker. Have you settled on your starting 11 for Saturday?
Not entirely. I think I have a starting 13 at the moment, and tomorrow's training will give us the final answer to decide who's going to start the game.
Just a philosophy question, not a Italian philosophy,
Yeah.
just a coaching philosophy question. In terms of choosing who your starting 11 is going to be, how much do you worry about matchups and what the other team does as opposed to what you see in practice and who you think is performing well?
Well, we were talking about percentage today, so I would say 75-25. 75 is what I see in training, and 25 is the matchup. Only so I think what we do in the week is the real, and that's what I told the player too. It's like every week we go basically almost to zero, and if you're not training well, you're not gonna play. If you are training really, really well, your stock are gonna be higher. Of course, maybe when we find some special opponents that we think that a special player is gonna be really good against that team, maybe we can make the choice, but mainly is the training.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck, Vanni. Thanks.
Thanks. Thank you.
Travel safe.
All right.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
See you next week. Big home opener again.